Hello everyone and welcome to my Hip Hop Gossip For You channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before we begin, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Did Diddy cause P and Case online entertainment crash? She says this. Pink attests that her choice to erase her ex record in February had no connections with Sean Diddy Brush's new legitimate difficulties, standing up against online bits of gossip. This record will fall to pieces shortly, the vocalist posted prior to erasing her virtual entertainment presence on the site previously known as Twitter. Be that as it may, reports started whirling after Diddy's was captured recently on charges of sex stealing, racketeering, and transportation to take part in prostitution. Hypotheses recommended P and Case exit was an endeavor to reduce most, if not all, connection with Diddy. I don't have any idea why I turned into a title this week, however I cleaned my Twitter account on February 6th. Pink composed. There is no reality to the reports spread for this present week, and keeping in mind that I've met individuals in passing, I'm not related with any individuals referenced. Usher, likewise made up for lost time in the discussion, had his own say after his ex record was additionally cleaned. In an explanation, the "Mi Boo a craftsman guaranteed his record was hacked. Account got hacked and damn you all went for it," he commented. Pink had recently nitty-gritty her purposes behind leaving X during a meeting with the Australian public broadcast, Carrie and Tommy. She referred to online antagonism and passing dangers as her essential inspirations. "Wow, I feel free. I'm so finished," the 45-year-old noted. "I've had such countless lovely encounters on Twitter, thus numerous great associations that I couldn't ever have had in any case. However, that isn't the thing Twitter is any longer. It's not even called Twitter any longer. Presently a cesspool of despondent individuals happen there to dump. It's only horrible for your psychological wellness, it's simply bad." Diddy, keeping up with his blamelessness, has argued not liable to the charges and is being held without bond at the Metropolitan Detainment Community in New York City as he anticipates preliminary. Young Miami blamed for badgering lady to cut short Diddy's child. Another Jane Doe recorded a claim against Sean Diddy Brush's as he sits in prison on sex stealing and racketeering charges. The supposed casualty sued Diddy for attack, rape, battery/sexual battery, inappropriate behavior, unlawful observation, messing with a customer item, profound trouble and disregarding New York's Orientation-Propelled Brutality Act. As per court reports acquired by All Hip Hop, Jane Doe said Diddy constrained her to have vaginal intercourse without assent in April 2022. He supposedly tranquilized and impregnated the lady. Jane Doe learned she was pregnant around July 2022. The imprisoned Big Shot's ex-Young Miami, whose genuine name is Kershaw Brownlee, badgering Jane Doe to get a fetus removal. The supposed casualty wound up having a premature delivery. In July of 2022, Jane Doe went at respondent Brush's order to his home in Los Angeles, the claim read. While in litigant Brush's restroom, Jane Doe was constrained to ingest an obscure substance. Jane Doe later educated it was or contained the medication ketamine as well as different substances, which made Jane Doe shut down and black out irregularly over the course of the evening. Jane Doe didn't agree to ingesting ketamine as well as different substances. It proceeded. Presently, Jane Doe took a pregnancy test, which was positive. Jane Doe informed litigant Brush's of the positive test. Kershaw Brownlee, litigant Brush's partner, bothered Jane Doe by more than once calling her and advising Jane Doe to have a fetus removal. Jane Doe experienced an unnatural birth cycle and didn't address litigant searches or his group for roughly 3 months. Diddy began speaking with the supposed casualty again in late 2022. Drug-powered misuse continued once they reconnected. Brush's would make her play out a show for himself and would handle her with liquor and substances until she dropped. She would awaken with swelling and wounds yet without any memory of how she supported her wounds, the claim made sense of. This went on until July of 2024. Jane Doe initially met Diddy in 2020. Her claim repeated a considerable lot of the charges in his prosecution. All through the 4 years, respondent Brush's would reliably pressure Jane Doe, adding different people into the room in spite of Jane Doe being certain that she didn't need others included, the claim noted. Litigant Brush's would constantly provoke and pressure Jane Doe into utilizing illegal substances and giving her unlawful substances without her insight or assent. Litigant Brushes would make compromising jokes to Jane Doe that made Jane Doe dread for her security on the off chance that she didn't follow Respondent Brushes' requests. On events, Jane Doe had to observe Litigant Brushes slap and misuse different ladies. Jane Doe's legal counselors added, on various events, Jane Doe became mindful that Litigant Brushes as well as his representatives or workers were following her area and additionally observing her discussions as Respondent Brushes would allude to articulations made by Jane Doe when he was absent. She started checking her telephone after each gathering with Respondent Brushes. During their time together, Litigant Brushes would deter her from working. At the point when Jane Doe would endeavor to declare her autonomy, Litigant Brushes would rather pay her a recompense, which he used to control her, as she cut back on working. Jane Doe feared what Litigant Brushes would do assuming she said no. Respondent Brushes and his representatives at his solicitation would record sexual experiences with Jane Doe without her authorization. Diddy was captured for sex dealing, racketeering, connivance and transportation to participate in prostitution on September 16. He argued not blameworthy to the charges. 2 appointed authorities denied him bail. Pink didn't erase her posts on X after Sean Diddy Brushes' capture. In spite of viral cases, Pink chose to leave X in February 2024, over 7 months before Sean Diddy Brushes' capture. In opposition to viral cases, Pink chose to leave X in February 2024, over 7 months before Sean Diddy Brushes' capture. Pink didn't erase her posts on X after Sean Diddy Brushes was captured on September 16, as viral posts guarantee. The vocalist chose to leave the web-based entertainment stage in February 2024, over 7 months before Brushes' capture. As per an Australian media source, Pink presented the accompanying message on X on February 6, 2024, "This record will fall to pieces in a short time. Do it." She affirmed her choice to leave X 2 days after the fact on the Australian public broadcast Carrie and Tommy. "I feel free. Indeed, I'm finished. I've had such countless delightful encounters on Twitter, thus numerous magnificent associations that I couldn't have ever had in any case, yet that isn't the thing Twitter is any longer," she said during the February 8 meeting with the radio personalities. During the meeting, the vocalist referred to adverse consequences on her psychological well-being as one reason behind leaving the stage. Pink's X record is as yet apparent on the stage, yet just 2 reposts are noticeable. In a post tending to the bits of gossip about her supposed online entertainment purge following Brushes' capture, Pink shared a screen capture of her February 6 X post to her Instagram account on September 25. She posted a similar message on her Authority Facebook page. "I don't have any idea why I turned into a title this week, however I cleaned my Twitter account on February 6. There is no reality to the reports spread for this present week, and keeping in mind that I've met individuals in passing, I'm not related with any individuals referenced," Pink wrote in the posts. Pink's Instagram and Facebook accounts stay dynamic.